that's to Sarah, because I know she's gonna watch this. What? So yeah, girl. I don't know if any of you guys know that. It's like from like iPhone emojis. Like I don't know what it means, but it's like it's like you clap and then like you put your hands, but it's like whoosh. Okay. Anyway, well today I will be making a little glittery pouch. Glitter. I love glitter. You guys will learn that. Anyway, so the first thing you're gonna need is any type of like material, fabricy looking thing. I actually got this from Michael's today. It was $1.49, but with tax it was $1.50, like 8 or something. So anyway, the first thing I got was like obviously I picked out glittery gold because I love glitter. And I have these two things that I had gotten from like a bunch of things that my mom got, and they're like little clippy thingies, and they come together, and that's what I'm using as my like hooks, you know, instead of like in stores where they like use all those other fancy things that I don't have. Anyway, so I'm gonna like try to show you guys in paper like how we're gonna do this. Okay, so I'm gonna like draw this out. Watch. This is gonna be interesting. Let me do it with a different color first. Okay. So let's see if this makes sense. I'm gonna make little stitches for you. Try to explain this to you. This is gonna be beautiful. You know, actually, this is actually turning out pretty good. Better than I thought it would. Okay, so here's my fabric, right? Ignore the folds. Okay, so the first fold you're gonna make is this little top piece, and it's just gonna be like about like I would say this is like maybe like an inch or so. Anyway, so you're gonna fold that, and that's gonna be your fold one. On this fold is gonna be that little hook thingy looking bobber that. Anyway, okay, here we go. This is like the closest I could draw it to that, and it looks like that. So that's actually going to be sewn onto there, and this little stitchy looking thing on the bottom, you're also sewing that, because obviously you don't want this flap. So this is actually going to be sewn, right? And actually, I didn't sew the sides over here, I literally only did this part over here. So after that, there's literally like, and then after that, there's a little part that folds forward. This is going to be like your, I don't know, I would make like a reference, like a lid to a bottle or something like that. It's kind of like that. This is gonna like be a flap that goes over to close your pouch. So that's actually gonna be like one of your last folds, but you could fold it first if you really wanted to, so that you could see how much room you need. So that, like to leave that out, so that you could do the bottom part. So the bottom part, it folds from here, and it folds inward, and you're actually going to sew down here and down here, and obviously you don't need this part because this is your pouchy part. You want it to be bigger, and little hooky thingy is, it looks like this. Remember I showed you this, and it goes right there. Ooh, pretty much right there. So obviously you see the one on top, and it comes down and then it clips together. So yeah, that's as close as I can do that. And then obviously this one folds over this, and those just clip together. And that's your beautiful little pouch. Oh yeah, and let me remind you, like I already did this on the other ones, but I put like two little lines right here. They're not really noticeable because I picked like thread that's like really close to the color, and it's not that noticeable, but I did just like a little thing so it pinches these two areas together, so when you lift it up it's not like trying to like keep on coming up, you know. It's a little bit like solid there. So here's what I have so far. I have my little thingy here, and I sewed half of this, just saying, and I'm actually gonna fold this other part now, so yeah, here we go. Hey people. Okay, so what am I gonna do? Kind of confused right now. I don't know. Anyway, so like I said, I was gonna show you how to sew the rest of my beautiful little pouch here. Yes. And as you can see, like, I changed my clothes. Don't mind it. Okay. So you're gonna need your handy dandy little sewing needle. If I can get this, hold on. Like I said, not the greatest, guys. Why is it stuck there? Oh, duh. Okay. So, I have this, like, little pouch thingy that somebody gave to me, and I'm actually using this, like, yellowish color right there, and I don't know if you guys can see it that well, but, and I'm actually using a really small end for the needle, because I don't want it to be, like, that big of a hole, you know, because if you have a bigger end, obviously you're gonna have to make more knots at the end. My knot, I made practically about, like, 3 knots into one. It takes some practice, guys. It took me a while to get it. Anyway, so first thing I'm doing is, because I don't want this extra like string on the outside, I'm actually going to start from poking a hole from the inside out. So I'm going to poke one from here on the inside right there. Right here, this inside piece, I'm going to stick it right here and through. See that? And obviously you're going to want to pull it all the way through. Got it. Okay. So now that you have all that through, now you're going to make sure all this little string's on the inside. And you're going to want to continue sewing. So, here we go. And you're going to want to go through both of them at this point. Once I get here, I'm actually going to go backwards now. So on the little spaces that I left out, I don't know if you guys could see it, but on these little tiny like areas right here where there's no threading, I'm actually going to go in between those so it looks like one big line. After this, I went back up again, and I went in long strings, and then I would string in the middle and then go over it again. So I'll show you. So here I did a really long one, right? See how long that is from here to here? Pull that through. And then in between that of what you already put in, go about in between it. Go through there. And then make another long one. And you just keep on doing that. now it's time to actually knot it. So what I do is I grab it with one finger here, and with that I go around and under right here, and I just pull. And I do that about 2 or 3 times. After that, cut it at a decent length so that if you need to re-tie it, you can. After that, you now have your pouch. And I actually already hot glued this on here, so you didn't have to watch that, but all that was from this, for the necklace, and I just grabbed the piece and hot glued it on there. Hope you guys like it. Please like, comment, and subscribe below. Bye!